Okay.
What is your favorite word?
My favorite word, I have a phrase. So I don't really have a word, my phrase. My phrase is when a student goes, "Oh, I get it." I love that.
Okay. What is your least favorite word?
My least favorite word is whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't like that word.
Nice. So what are some of your turn-offs? What turns you off?
Okay, so probably people that say one thing and then do another, or if they lie about it, or sometimes I tell people I don't like lip service. Like people just say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do that," and then they never do it. So I don't like that.
All right. What are some sounds or noises that you love?
Sounds or noises that I love. Okay, so I love the sound of the bell, the last bell on a Friday.
Yeah.
And other sounds I love. Sounds, shoot. I don't know. I don't have any other sounds really right now. Sounds I love. Maybe my kids saying, "I love you, Mom."
All right.
That's a good sound.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What profession would you most like to do besides teaching?
Okay, so this is really goofy. You know the grocery store checkers that have the wands? I like using the wand, like we use the wands to check the books out. So I think I could be a grocery store clerk because I like to wand the food.
What profession would you not want to do?
What I not want to do? Oh, well, okay. Well, I would like to be a grocery store checker, but I wouldn't like to because I wouldn't like the small talk that I have to make with people, like the banter and the, "Oh, how's it going? Have a nice day." I don't like really doing all that. But I don't think I could be a trucker, like driving, cross country. I mean, yeah. So.
Do you have any hobbies?
Do I have any hobbies? Well, I like to read in my spare time, just for pleasure when I'm not reading essays, of course.
All right.
I like to play tennis. I like to swim. And I have just recently, I started quilting. So I quilted this summer, and I'm making my sister a quilt for Christmas. My mom was a huge quilter. So that's been something I've learned. I took all my daughter's PV sweatshirts when she graduated last year, and I made a big memory quilt. It has all her PV sweatshirts, and it has her like swimming block and all that kind of stuff on it. So now I'm into quilting, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
How long have you played tennis for?
Gosh, well, I played tennis in high school on the tennis team, and then I just kept playing. I mean, I had times where like I wouldn't play, and then I would play, so I've probably been playing 30 years or something like that, but not steady, like on and off, and I'm not very good. I just like to get out there. So, yeah.
You said you had some kids. How many kids do you have?
Okay, I have 3 kids. Michelle is my daughter, who's 19. And she graduated last year from PV. And then I have my twin boys, Matthew and Brad.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Where did you go to high school?
I grew up in the Bay Area. Do you know where Fremont is?
Yeah.
In the Bay Area. So I grew up in Fremont. And my high school is Mission San Jose, home of the Warriors.
What college did you attend?
I went to Cal Poly.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's where my daughter is. Did you know that? Yeah. So my daughter's there. She's a freshman down there. So went to Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo. And I went to Chico State, too. I got my master's at Chico State.
You said you grew up in the Bay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep, in Fremont.
What is your greatest accomplishment?
My greatest accomplishment? Probably raising my 3 kids to be happy and content in life and well-educated. They care about their education. They care about other people. Probably just their good hearts that they have. That's probably my biggest accomplishment, because that's what, every parent wants that for their kids, right? So hopefully they're polite, and hopefully they'll lead lives that are meaningful.
That's good. If heaven existed, what would you like to hear God say when you arrived at the pearly gates?
I hope he would say something like, "What took you so long to get here?" Because then that meant that I lived a long life. So
That's a good one. What are some of your strengths?
I hope I'm patient. I hope I'm polite and caring about other people, friendly. Usually I'm pretty organized, not always, but I'm pretty organized. I have some technology skills that I'm pretty proud of, I guess.
What kind of technology skills do you have?
Probably photography. I'm an amateur photographer for sure, but I like photography. Just keeping up on some of the new technology and not letting it pass us by as we get older. It's easy to think it's a young person's generation with technology, but I like to use technology still. So.
All right.
Yeah.
What are your weaknesses?
I'm not a very good cook. That's a weakness maybe. Sometimes I can be a little short with people if I feel like they're not being honest with me, or maybe sometimes I have some high expectations, and sometimes people say my expectations are too high and that it's not reasonable. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Besides tennis and photography, what are, wait, never mind. What is your favorite TV series?
Favorite TV series? Favorite TV series? Okay, this is goofy, but I like a lot of the reality shows. Like, I love The Amazing Race because I get to see places where I probably will never go, and I like the competition part of it. I like to think I could be on that show, but I wouldn't be able to like eat some of the raunchy food, and I probably wouldn't be able to like do all the bungee jumping, extreme kind of sports and stuff. But I like Amazing Race. I like Survivor. I like to see who wins and what it takes to get there.
Since you said you touched up on you don't like the gross food, what kind of food do you like? What is your favorite food and drink?
Favorite food? Gee, probably sushi. I don't get to eat it very often, but I love sushi. That would probably be, if I got to pick anywhere to go, that's what I would probably pick.
What's your favorite order at a sushi restaurant?
Some kind of rolls, usually. I don't like anything super spicy, but I do like I don't even really know how to order it. I think it's called nigiri. It's like raw salmon or tuna over rice. So,
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's yummy.
What is your favorite song?
My favorite song? Well, I don't really have like a favorite song, but I like all country music. Yeah, pretty much I just listen to country. I'm not a big music person.
Who is your favorite country artist?
I used to love Shania Twain. She's like an old country singer. Martina McBride. I actually like some of the women country singers, but I like some of the newer ones. Like, I like some of the women country singers. The Dixie Chicks. They're an old band. But there's a new guy, Darius Rucker. He used to sing. He wasn't country. He sang with a band called Hootie and the Blowfish, and now he's kind of country on his own. So I like him too.
All right. If you could meet someone dead or alive, who would it be?
Like meet them like I've never known them before, or meet them like, could it be someone that used to be alive, or?
Like hang out with them.
Okay, so like I don't have my mom anymore. So my mom passed away about 8 years ago. So for sure, if I could meet someone, I would definitely go back and spend more time with my mom. She's just by far like the most influential person in my life, and so I wish to spend time with her.
How has she influenced you?
Well, she was such a loyal, honest, caring woman and a great mom, just always there for us. She was a teacher too, so a lot of my teaching, I think, comes from her. She just led a life where people wanted to be in her presence, and she made a difference. And she taught young kids, she taught kindergarten, but she just cared about people deeply and had a great heart. So I just want to be like half the mom that she was to my kids, that she was to me, and then I think I'll be a great mom.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Okay, retired for sure. So retired, like on a beach somewhere, just relaxing. Yeah, for sure, 10 years. I hope it's not 10 years. I hope to be retired in less years than that, but for sure not teaching anymore. Not that I don't love teaching, but retired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good. And one last question. What does the fox say?
What does the fox say? The fox says, stay in school, get a good education, value the people that are close to you, and lead a productive life.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
2000.